Harry posed for a photo with Harriman, director Andy, and journalist Afur at Picture House Central. He was looking relaxed in a black shirt and a trouser. Welcome again to another video, and I hope you will enjoy till the very end. The first stop that Harry made after he touched the UK soil was not in the palace. Harry showed up for his friend Misan, who was having a premiere documentary called Shoot the People. And this will show you that how Harry is really a good person because despite the fact that few hours before his arrival, it was stated that he has no place to stay because the palace decided, you know what, Harry can no longer stay here. Despite all of that, Harry showed up fully and he was really present during the premiere. And every time we see such news, we are able to know that the UK media and the institution wanted this script to play out as Harry is really isolated. Harry, nobody wants to be associated with Harry. And then what comes out later is totally different because all these big people in the creative space and in the film industry showed up to support Misan. And this is really, really a good gesture. I know for a fact the institution and King Charles, Kate, Camilla, and William are not happy the fact that Harry appeared to support his friend because they thought after Harry lands, and touches the UK soil, he will look confused, he will look like scared and all of that. But Harry showed up fully and he was present regardless of all things that have been happening. That audacity that Harry carries is what the palace have been trying to destroy for so many years. Look, previously, like a few weeks ago, they were using the picture of Harry and Meghan to just look like they were the one who were trying to get the attention of Taylor Swift so that they can get the invitation for the wedding, and which in real life we know it was William who was desperately wanting to attend Taylor Swift wedding. And you will see when Harry makes such an appearance and like he's supporting his friend is something the palace cannot sit well with. They had pushed this narrative of Hollywood stars don't want to be associated with Harry. Harry's falling out with these people. Da 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 da. Look, every time they put the narrative that is against Harry and Meghan or is against Harry, it ends up playing totally different. And I'm really happy Harry showed up to support his friend. Let me read out some comments that were written on X, formerly called Twitter, and people's reaction to how Harry fully showed up for his friend. Claire says the first thing Harry does after arriving in UK is support his friend Mason, a man that has been the victim of targeted attacks by the right-wing media. Misan has been dealing with with onslaught from the media, and no one understands how that feels more than Harry himself. So this sign of or this gesture of Harry supporting his friend because he also understands how it is to be constantly attacked by the media and the smear campaign that is put out there. Harry totally understands it and he's like, man, I am here to fully show up and I'm fully here to support you. Such gestures is what the palace is always afraid of. Zandi says Prince Harry has arrived in the UK and attended the UK premiere of his good friend Misan Harriman documentary, Shoot the People. So good to see Harry looking relaxed and glowing. Honestly, I totally agree. Harry was looking sharp, he was relaxed, and he was glowing. That will show you that the institution and the UK media wanted Harry to look sad or wanted Harry to look miserable. But what pains out at the end of the day is Harry is really happy with what he has chosen for himself. Harry chose up to stand for his wife and Harry chose to protect protect his family and stay away from this taxpayer thing or stay away from the institution. Every day, we keep rooting for that decision that Harry made. Another one says, lovely to see Prince Harry attending the UK premiere of My Son Harry Man. Shoot the people in London. Doesn't he look good? All tanned and all. Honestly, people are just reacting to what the way Harry was looking, and despite the fact that the institution, have been painting this narrative of Harry should look sad, Harry should come back begging, it ends up turning out the opposite. It's something I'm really, really happy that he's doing. This film really matters to Harry because Misan has also showed up for him during the pregnancy announcement, and also the fact that you know he also showed up during the reception. So you will see that Harry is really a good person, showing up for his friend who have also showed up for him. Such a good gesture. Remember the way also he showed up for his friend Andres when he was launching his cookbook, and what the palace actually wanted was Harry to seem forgotten, Harry not to have all this freedom to show up for his friends. That is what they really, really wanted to do to Harry. But I'm really glad that all what Harry is doing is showing up unbothered, showing up looking good, looking fresh, looking smart. That is all Harry's doing. And I've always been saying the best revenge you can give to people who don't wish you well is having, like, you being successful, you showing up for the people who really matter to you. Because it's very evident that King Charles never prioritized any, he never for a minute prioritized family, he never for a minute prioritized the well being of Harry. So it's very evident because he would have showed, I don't know, some small gesture to just welcome Harry and all of that, but he didn't. Like, he has all the power, but he doesn't even want to side with Harry. All he wants to do is just to make sure Harry is forgotten, Harry is vulnerable. And these are the kind of friends that Harry should stay with. Like, the institution is not a friend to Harry. Everybody in the institution is not a friend to Harry. The UK media is not a friend to Harry. Ah, Lord Jesus. Nobody in the institution wants to have a good well being for Harry. But such people who Harry understands very well what they have gone through, they have showed up for him, they know the real Harry, they know the real Meghan. Harry will continually show support to them. Because if the security concerns were sorted out and Harry's request was approved, I mean, Meghan will have also showed up for my son. She will have also showed up like for the premiere and all of that. But any predictable thing, for example, like Harry and Meghan will show up together, is what the UK media and the palace always target about. Because it was very evident that Harry and Meghan will come together. But they are always afraid with that power couple that Harry and Meghan carry. So any chance they get to attack that, they gladly do it. And I am sick and tired with this narrative that they always put for Harry and Meghan. I'm really happy that regardless of anything that Harry and Meghan, or rather, regardless of anything that Harry goes through, he has chosen to always support his friends, show up for them. That's a really, really good gesture. And I didn't know there was such a premiere. The fact that he just made a surprise appearance, and even the tabloids didn't know about that, it's something that I'm really happy. And wherever or where Harry is staying, I hope he's really, really safe. And this is a lesson that you're learning, that show up for people who have showed up for you. Because the first stop was not the palace, the first stop was to support his friend. I feel like these are lessons that we should all carry, that we should show up for people who show up for us, because Harry has continually showed up for his people, and this is what the palace really wanted to avoid. They wanted to make sure Harry is in a cage, and they wanted to control even where he goes. Like, that is all they ever wanted. But the fact that Harry being outside the institution, he is able to shop for his friends. He's able to shop for people who have supported him and people who have known his history from a very long time ago. That is something that I'm really happy that Harry is doing. So tell me in the comment section how you're feeling about all of this, and the fact that the first stop that Harry made was to show up for his friends. What lesson are you actually carrying from this gesture of Harry? Tell me in the comment section, and I would really, really love to know. Thank you so much for staying till the end, and I'll look forward in seeing you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe. Thank you, and I will see you. Bye.